Welcome! Today, we're diving into the Pi Network, a digital currency project that's drawn millions worldwide. Pi's mission is simple: make cryptocurrency accessible to everyone, not just tech experts or those with expensive hardware. Unlike Bitcoin, Pi lets you mine coins right from your phone, making it easy for anyone to join. Started by Stanford grads, Pi aims to be fair, user-friendly, and controlled by its community, not banks or governments. The unique mobile mining approach has built a massive user base, pioneers, who hope their Pi will one day have real value. For years, users have mined Pi in a testing phase, unable to trade or spend it. The big milestone everyone's waiting for is the open mainnet, when Pi could finally become a usable currency. As of July 2025, the crypto world is watching Pi closely as it prepares for this launch. The project has rolled out updates and new features, moving steadily toward its goal. In this guide, we'll break down what the mainnet is, why it matters, and what's next for Pi. We'll cover the challenges, successes, and what the future might hold. Whether you're a seasoned pioneer or just curious, you'll get a clear picture of Pi's journey. Let's explore how Pi could change the way we think about digital money. Stay tuned as we unpack the story of the Pi network. To understand Pi's journey, you need to know two terms: testnet and mainnet. Testnet is like a practice field. Developers test ideas, fix bugs, and users learn the ropes with coins that have no real value. Pi spent years in this phase, building technology and a huge user base without financial risk. Mainnet is the real deal, a live public blockchain where coins become real digital assets. On mainnet, Pi can be sent, received, and potentially traded, with value set by the market. For pioneers, moving to mainnet means their mined Pi could finally be used as real currency. The shift from testnet to mainnet is crucial. Testnet is flexible, but mainnet is permanent and secure. Once on mainnet, transaction history is locked in, building trust and security. Pioneers' Pi will transfer to mainnet, giving them full control. This is when Pi stops being an experiment and becomes a real cryptocurrency. The Pi network used its testnet phase to build a strong foundation. Now the focus is on the mainnet transition, the project's biggest promise. Soon, Pioneers' digital coins could be unlocked for real use. Understanding this transition is key to grasping Pi's significance. Let's see what happens as Pi moves from practice to the real world. The Pi mainnet launch is a two-stage process: enclosed mainnet, then open mainnet. The enclosed mainnet acts as a bridge, live, but protected by a firewall, so Pi can't be traded externally yet. This phase gives time for users to complete KYC and move their Pi to the mainnet wallet. It also lets developers build apps and services, creating real utility for Pi before it hits the open market. The goal: a strong, stable ecosystem before exposing Pi to crypto's volatility. Open mainnet is the big moment. Firewall removed, Pi becomes public and decentralized. At that point, Pi could be listed on exchanges and traded freely. The core team says open mainnet will launch when enough users complete KYC and the app ecosystem is mature. This careful rollout protects the community and the project's vision. Rushing could lead to price swings and unfair accumulation by big investors. The enclosed mainnet builds a foundation of real utility and verified users. Only when the network is ready will Pi go fully public. This staged approach aims for stability and long-term success. The open mainnet launch could transform Pi from a digital experiment into a global currency. The countdown is on. KYC, Know Your Customer, is a crucial step for every pioneer. It ensures each account belongs to a real, unique person, preventing fake accounts and unfair mining. Pi's KYC uses a dedicated app where users submit ID and a selfie for verification. The process combines automation and community validators. Pioneers who've already passed KYC help verify others. Scaling KYC for millions worldwide is a huge challenge, leading to some delays and frustration. The core team is constantly improving the system to speed up approvals and handle diverse IDs. Only Pi mined by verified users will move to mainnet. Coins from fake or duplicate accounts will be destroyed. Completing KYC unlocks your mined Pi and is essential for joining the mainnet economy. While waiting can be tough, KYC is vital for a secure, fair, and compliant network. It's the backbone of Pi's one person, one account principle. The more users verified, the closer Pi gets to open mainnet. KYC protects the network's integrity and future. If you haven't completed KYC, keep an eye out for your invitation. It's your ticket to the next phase of Pi. After KYC, the next step is migrating your Pi to the official Pi wallet. The Pi wallet is non-custodial. Only you control your private keys, so keep your passphrase safe. Migration means moving your Mind Pi from the app to your mainnet wallet. The app guides you through confirming your wallet address and choosing whether to lock up some Pi for extra mining rewards. Locking up Pi is optional, but helps stabilize the network by reducing immediate selling pressure. Once migrated, your Pi appears in your wallet on the mainnet blockchain, a real asset under your control. Initially, you can use Pi only within the enclosed mainnet for transactions with other Pioneers or Pi apps. This lets users practice using their wallet before the network opens to the world. Migrating millions of balances is a major technical feat and a key milestone. Seeing Pi in your wallet makes the project feel real and shifts focus from mining to using your coins. The Pi wallet is your gateway to the Pi economy. It's essential for spending, sending, and managing your Pi as the network grows. Secure your passphrase and get ready for the next chapter. The journey from mining to real ownership starts here. A cryptocurrency's value comes from what you can do with it. Pi's top priority is building an ecosystem of apps and services where Pi can be spent. Developers are encouraged to create apps using Pi's SDKs, making it easy to integrate Pi payments. The ecosystem is growing. Marketplaces, games, social platforms, and more are emerging. Events like Pi Hackathons showcase new apps and drive innovation. The goal is a circular economy, MindPi. Spend it on goods and services, all within the network. The Pi Commerce app aims to connect local businesses, letting you buy coffee or shop with Pi. Real-world use cases build value beyond speculation. A strong ecosystem is required before open mainnet, ensuring demand and utility for Pi. The more useful Pi becomes, the more stable its value will be. This grassroots approach supports long-term growth. Pioneers are encouraged to explore and use new apps. The ecosystem's success will define Pi's future. Utility, not hype, is the foundation of Pi's vision. When will Pi be listed on exchanges? Is the community's top question. For now, any exchange listing is unauthorized. Pi can't be traded externally during the enclosed mainnet. The core team warns against fake listings and urges caution. Listing Pi too soon could cause wild price swings and hurt the project's long-term vision. The focus is on building real utility and a strong ecosystem before going public. Once open mainnet launches, exchanges can list Pi, but the core team won't control which ones do. The network will be decentralized, and Pi's value will be set by the market. The two main conditions for open mainnet mass KYC completion and a mature app ecosystem. Exchange listings are the final step, not the first. The strategy is to build value from within, so Pi's price is supported by real use. Pioneers should focus on KYC, securing their wallets, and exploring Pi apps. Exchange trading will come when the network is ready. Patience now will pay off later. The world is watching for Pi's big debut. Pi's massive community, tens of millions strong, is the heart of the project. The core team communicates regularly, sharing updates and listening to feedback. Pioneers help shape the network by reporting bugs, testing features, and joining pilot programs. KYC progress and mainnet migration have sparked excitement and optimism. Success stories are shared widely, inspiring others and building trust. Hackathons and new apps generate buzz, showing real progress. Challenges remain, especially long waits for KYC and the extended enclosed mainnet period. Some users are impatient, but the core team stresses the need for a secure, stable launch. Major milestones include reaching 50 million users and migrating millions to mainnet. Each new app or business accepting Pi is a win for the community. The journey has its frustrations but also strong bonds and shared hope. Community engagement is a key strength of Pi. Together, pioneers are building something new in crypto. The collective effort is what sets Pi apart. Looking ahead, Pi's focus is clear, complete KYC for most users and expand the app ecosystem. Expect more updates to speed up KYC using advanced AI and community validators. Developer programs and hackathons will attract new talent and fresh ideas. The network's success depends on useful, engaging apps, especially those enabling real-world commerce. The more places to spend Pi, the stronger the economy. For users, the priority is finishing the mainnet checklist and securing wallet passphrases. As open mainnet nears, beware of scams. Never share your passphrase. Only trust official announcements from the Pi core team. There's no set date for open mainnet, it depends on KYC and ecosystem progress. With major strides in 2024 and 2025, optimism is high for a launch soon. Pi's journey has been a marathon, not a sprint. It's a bold experiment in global, accessible cryptocurrency. The next chapter could be the most exciting yet. Pioneers, get ready. Real-world Pi is on the horizon.